We back, baby.
Yes. It is another lovely Monday in the city of. Hey, listen, man. I woke up this morning and nothing's gonna take my joy.
It's not lovely, bro.
Nothing's gonna take my joy. I woke up. It's a lovely morning in my life because I woke up. But in the city of Atlanta, there's a big time overcast. So I see why my partner is saying that it's not a lovely day. It is a sad and rainy day from all of the tears of the former Falcon fans who have gone to glory. They are up in heaven, pissed off at this team, and they are somewhere gathered up asking, Lord, I thought this was heaven. I thought it would be nothing but milk and honey. I thought there would finally be a Falcon championship, but unfortunately, I'm still getting my head beat in up here in heaven. That's what the former Falcon fans who have gone to glory are up there saying right now, looking down on us, asking us, why are we still doing the same thing again and again and again? And ladies and gentlemen, as I get ready to pass it to my partner in crime, if you don't know what happened, you should know that the Atlanta Falcons took a serious L to the Miami Dolphins, 34-10. I'm going to pass it to my brother, and I'll be back in a little bit. What's up, my guy?
What's up, man? Trey, I've been a Falcon fan since 1980. Mm-hmm. The day we lost to the Cowboys and when we should have went to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So I started off a Falcon fan on the wrong foot.
Okay.
On the wrong foot on a loss to Dallas.
Okay.
That's the day I became a Falcon fan, that game.
Okay.
Too Tall Jones jumped off sides and stuffed the 4th or 3rd and 1. If we would have got that first down, we would have went on and played in the NFC Championship to go to the Super Bowl.
You know what, bro? It just hit me what went wrong on that play. It wasn't even too tall. That had to be Zach Robinson daddy calling that damn play because we keep getting stopped on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. His Zach Robinson's daddy or his granddad got Papa Robinson or Papa Robinson. One of them was the ones calling that play. Go ahead, my bad.
All right, so I've been a fan that long. I've seen ups and downs, the Super Bowl loss, a lot of stuff I've been through, man. And I've never, ever once thought about not being a Falcon fan. Close to it on the Super Bowl, I was hurt. You talked to me, I said every cuss word. I was too short. I was cuss words. Mm-hmm. But I still stuck by our Falcons. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, bro, I think I want to turn on my Falcon pass, bro. I think I can't take it no more. Like, we was talking, and you was like, man, I don't get down no more on the Falcons. I don't lose sleep over the Falcons. That's where I want to be, bro. I lost sleep. I lost years off my life about this game, about the Falcons. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm sick and tired of losing and supporting the Falcons. And now we stuck. I'm going to tell you why we stuck. Because we want to win now. We got to stick by the coaching staff. If we fire Zach Robinson, fire Raheem Morrison, we set back another 3 to 4 years.
Okay, well, let me ask you. Let me set it up. Let me tee it up correctly then. Let me tee it all the way up. And so we can see I think I see what your opinion is, but I want to be able to give mine as well. So let me ask you simple and plain. Would you fire Raheem Morris and the entire coaching staff at the end of this year? Is it time?
If we don't make the playoffs, yes. Yes. Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
I know you and Doug don't give a hill of beans about this, but, man, we gave up a first-round pick thinking we're going to get what we needed to go to the playoffs. That pick could turn into a top 5 pick, top 10 pick. I know you don't care about that, but I do. We gave that pick thinking that James Pierce Jr. will put us over top to go to the playoffs. Now we got to worry about that. We don't have is our team developing? Is our team developing, sir? Our defense looks all right. Defense looks okay. I can't get mad at them. They was on the field almost the whole damn game yesterday. The whole damn game. Man, Zach Robinson now, they say he's a genius. They say he comes from the Sean McVay tree. He knows how to call offenses. Well, boy, I don't know what you doing. I'm trying to believe, like I said, I'm trying to believe what Coach Raheem Morris is saying, that he's a genius. But he never made – you said it. You said, man. I said, Trey, what you think about our coordinators, man? And you pointed out to me, hey, man, both our coordinators, man, they've never had experience calling games. I'm concerned about that. And I'm like, oh, man, don't be concerned, man. We got it, man. I was optimistic, wasn't I? Nah, Trey, I think you overreacting, man. I think we're going to be all right. Bruh, we didn't even get through a year with the defense coordinator. They fired his tail. He was gone. Jack Robinson, man, I see some of the plays that they talking about, but he don't know how to put it together, man. He don't know how to put it together to roll and set up people and attack the weaknesses or nothing. And I'm keep telling you, man, like, I thought it was a joke. I'm thinking maybe he keep putting Algier in the pistol, trying to fool something, set something up, play action. Man, he just, every time Algier's in the pistol, 9 times out of 10 on short yardage when you need to get it, it's going to Algier. It's going to Algier. And 9 times out of 10, the other team knows it, and they stop it.
All right, man, let me step in here, man. To the question that was asked, is it time to fire Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson at the end of the year if they don't make the playoffs? Yes, 100%. I don't feel like you need to sit around and wait for a coaching staff to have 5-10 years to see if they can get it right. If you're not seeing some kind of development, get them on up out of here. It's just like an umpire. You're out of here. Strike 3, my guy. Get on up out of here. What exactly has Raheem Morris done in previous stops? So what did he do during his interim term here that shows he deserves a 3rd year? If he can't get it right and show that we're headed in the right direction in year 1 and year 2, he got to go. And the biggest reason I'll tell you, in my opinion, that's going to get his behind fired, Raheem Morris does not know how to hire. He is a horrible person at hiring. He does not know how to evaluate coaching staffs. He does not know how to evaluate coaching talent. If you ask me, I think he probably hired one of his buddies, Zach Robinson. He worked for him. I don't know if the coaching pool got a little shorter, and maybe there just weren't people out there who Coach Morris thought were going to be good. But his biggest mistakes, in my opinion, are the people he hired. You hired the wrong coaches, my guy. It is what it is. The offensive coordinator, he seems to be stuck in the mud. Everybody and their mama saying, let's get rid of the pistol. Let's try something else. But no, he is the smartest man in the room. This man is a genius. He's the smartest man in the room. He's the only person who knows the pistol works. Everybody else says, do something else. No, my guy, trust me. No, you're wrong, Zach. You're wrong.
Hey, he came from Sean McVay. Sean McVay did the pistol when he was coaching with him. Do you know the Rams are the least use the pistol the least amount of times out of any NFL team in the league right now?
Man, let me tell you something, man. And boy, look, if that doesn't say something to you, I don't know what is. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what we suffer from as human beings and especially as men. And you know what's our downfall in a lot of situations? The smartest man in the room syndrome. Oh, I got it all figured out. All them over there, they don't know what they doing. But guess what? I got the secret sauce. No, my guy, you are the one effing up the food. You the reason don't nobody want to come to Thanksgiving dinner because you done burnt the mac and cheese, and instead of just cooking it the way it should be, you done decided to put graham crackers on the mac and cheese for the crust. My guy, you are failing at your position. Trey. You have a position that people dream about, and you're throwing it away with the pistol. Come on,
Get the camera on me. Look at me. Let's get a close-up. Trey, do you remember when I went to Flowery Branch and I had the nerve to ask Zach Robinson, hey, why isn't Kyle Pitts lining up at the tight end position and getting balls from there? He looked at me and he looked like he was perturbed at that question.
Oh, yeah, he's perturbed.
When everybody in this chat, everybody in Atlanta felt the same way. Why are you lining Kyle Pitts at wide receiver? But he told me, hey, go look at the tape.
He did. He told you go look at the tape.
Go look at the tape. Hey, man, when I'm looking and you throwing the ball to Kyle Pitts, he's in a wide receiver. That's had nothing to do with this year. I'm just talking about how he responded to me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about how he responded to me and got mad. It's the same shit. You're doing the pistol, bro, when it's crucial too much. I'm not saying don't do it. We've had success out of the pistol. But Jesus Christ, man, people can predict what you're doing. You got analysts on ESPN, on podcasts, on the internet calling you out, man. Talking about you did at one time you did 100% run out of the pistol. What is it now? 99%?
Look, man.
No play action, the least amount of play actions in the league.
Thank you for bringing play action up. You had a quarterback last year who was coming off a serious injury, but is one of the best play action quarterbacks in the league and has been one of the best play action quarterbacks in the league during his time. But do you run a lot of play action with this guy? No, you did not. Who thrived in college off play action? The quarterback that you drafted. But do you run a lot of play action? Now you run some out the pistol, but can he get under center here and there? And I know it's going to be people beating the drum. There going to be some people saying, all y'all who complain about the pistol are stupid. Maybe we not complaining about the pistol. Maybe we complaining that our OC does not know how to use it. Sometimes it's not the instrument, it's the person who's using it. And you, my guy, you clearly don't know what to do with a pistol. I don't know what. Somebody keep him away from the firing range because he going to get somebody hurt with the pistol that he up there running.
Some backfiring going on.
Okay, well, look. Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. What percentage of faith do you have that Coach Morris can get this thing turned around before the end of the year?
You know what? I like Coach Morris, man. He talks a good game. He talks a good game, and he hyped me up believing that the Falcons was going to do good this year. Hey, man, it's just the 7th game. I know I done jumped off the ledge, but yesterday was an embarrassing loss. It was embarrassing. It hurt like the Super Bowl loss, man. It was embarrassing. Like we got all this hope. I mean, I'm like even excited that, all right, Michael Penix, he's out, he's coming back, but we're giving Kurt a chance. You know, I was excited to see what Kurt can do. Now, I don't want Michael Penix to lose his job, but I was excited to see Kurt play because Kurt's a good guy. You understand? Watching what you had me watch, the QB stuff on the Netflix, I kind of watched it and kind of, you know, start liking Kurt and his wife. I was like, all right, they cool, man. They some good people, man. Let's see what Kurt can do.
So what percentage?
I believe we still got a shot. I believe we have talent. We got a really talented team. I believe Raheem need to really sit down with Zach and have a real come to Jesus, if he ain't already did it, moment with him. Because Zach Robinson is costing him his job.
All right. I don't know what my partner don't want to answer it. So I give you a 30% chance to turn it around, which means I don't think you can do it. I give you a 30% chance that you can turn it around. I don't think that you can do it. And I said this on 92.9 The Game with Dukes and Bell. Yes, catch us every other Tuesday on 92.9 The Game with Dukes and Bell. We normally on around 3 p.m. or 3:20. We're not on this Tuesday, but we should be back on next Tuesday. All right? If you want to go back, go to the Odyssey app and y'all can listen to it, right? I give them a 30% chance, and I said this on Dukes and Bell. The Atlanta Falcons are consistently inconsistent. Yes, you did. Consistently inconsistent. Means I don't think you're 100% the Dolphins and Panthers game, but I also know you're not 100% the Buffalo Bills game. We don't know which one you're going to get. Hey. And being in the middle of those two things, that's not going to be good enough. Even if you were consistent at that, you're going to have to decide which way you're going to go. But you up and down like the stock market, my guy. You volatile. Every week, this team, we don't know what we going to get. They could go up there, play the Patriots, and beat the Patriots down. But then they turn around and get blown out by 50 by the coach. You just never know
come around
what you're going to get.
Saints, bro.
You just never know. And let me tell you something. That's not going to be good enough, Coach Morris. Having an inconsistent team, it starts from the top. Hey, it's something that you're doing. It's something that you are doing wrong, my guy. Period. Point blank.
I started off saying that I've been a Falcon fan since 1980. And what you just described is the Falcons organization, bro. We have been, as an organization, what'd you say? Consistently inconsistent.
Not doing the first 5 years of the Matt Ryan era, we were not. I missed that era. Bring it back. Bring it back.
I called Trey yesterday. He said, the Matt Ryan era is officially over.
Bring it back.
Oh my
Bring
God.
it back. Bring it back. Boy, where Mike Smith, where John Abraham, where Roddy White, Tony Gonzalez, Matt Ryan, Michael Turner. Man, where they at, man? Harvey Dahl. Where the fellas at, man? What, like when we felt like we at least knew some kind of level of consistency. We just want some consistency, and we want it in a good way. We don't want it in a bad way. We want it in a good way. And then let me dig into something else, and I want you to go straight to the answer of this.
All right.
How do you feel Terry Fontenot is being viewed by Arthur Blank right now?
Disgusted. You got $100 million quarterback to come in and play like Dookie, bro. Dookie Pepper Wings. He played like Dookie Pepper Wings.
Boy, extra Dookie.
I just don't understand, bro. Then The only thing Terry Fontenot has done is bring in good quality free agents.
That he has.
But, man, he has given away a lot of our draft equity, bro, from the future. We only had like 4 picks, 5 picks this year.
That he has.
I mean,
Anyway.
Terry Fontenot, man, he's on the hot seat. He's on the hot seat. Like, if I was the owner, I'd be disgusted. You mean to tell me, bro, I spent $100 and some million, then you talked me into drafting a quarterback at number 9, and the past 4 years, 4 picks in a row was offensive players. And now you're telling me they're about to come up for contract and we can't pay these jokers, or if we do, we're not going to be able to have a defense? But he broke up the hierarchy of how it's supposed to go, of evening it out.
Oh, yeah, it's done. It's done when it comes to that. And enough people don't talk about that. And me, you, and Doug were on the phone talking about that yesterday. Because, I mean, what you essentially have done, you have a running back now who we love, man. And this is not about you, Bajan, in a negative way, but we have a running back who people are viewing as a top 10 player in the league. But what that contract going to look like? And
it's going to be the most expensive running back contract in history.
And look, and the next year after that, you got your quarterback. You got your quarterback who, if he turns out to be the guy that we hope he's going to be, the quarterback going to come up. Somebody name me the team where the quarterback and running back are the 2 highest paid players on the team that went and won a bunch of Super Bowls. I'll wait. And don't try to give me the Eagles because they did not give Saquon Barkley a big contract until after they had the Super Bowl trophy in hand. Somebody tell me the team. Tell me the team. Point them out. Where's the team? Where's the team with the highest paid quarterback on the team who's got the biggest contract, and then the running back right there? They the 2 highest paid. Tell me the team.
I tell you a team that failed at it.
Who?
It's the Cowboys with Ezekiel.
Oh, there it is. And
you had Dak Prescott, and then you pay Ezekiel,
and they didn't win.
Falls off.
And they didn't win. You're not gonna win like that. You have what was supposed to happen in Terry Fontenot's mind. I already know what he's thinking. This is what he was thinking. We're going to draft these good players before we get us a quarterback. This offense is going to be rolling. Once we bring a quarterback in, I'm going to build this defense through free agency. And the quarterback on a low contract, we're going to have these young offensive pieces, and we're going to be able to win with them now. But it turned out to backfire because nothing is working for you. And now those offensive players are going to come up. And then where's the money going to come from? How you going to build a defense? How you going to keep everyone intact and keep this roster where it needs to be as far as the good players when you're going to have all your money tied up on offense? It ain't like you talking about you got a Matt Ryan, Tony Gonzalez, and Roddy White. I understand, dog. Look, if you got a Matt Ryan, Roddy White, and Tony Gonzalez, but hey, look, by all means, have 3 of your best players or 3 of the highest paid players be on offense. And even that was a stretch as far as it stretched our ability to be able to accomplish what we want to accomplish as far as a full-bodied roster. You talking about having an offense that scored 20 points total in 2 games, and this is what you might be having to pay for? I say it all the time. Boy, you better stop. Hey, look, man. Look, we didn't talk enough starting the show off. It's time to bring up the Monday rant. Then we come back. We finna go to the comments. All y'all that's sticking with us and rocking with us, we gonna be with your comments real soon. Y'all already know the saying. We about to discuss these blood pressure birds. The Monday rant. Let's go.
Here we go.
I don't care if y'all call T.I., B-High, Magnum, P.I. Somebody better tell me why these Atlanta Falcons trying to embarrass our city. 34-10, 34-10, 34-10. Boy, you better stop. Yesterday, the Atlanta Falcons, a.k.a. the Blood Pressure Birds, lost to the Dolphins and pissed everybody in the stadium the hell off. And when I mean everybody, I do mean everybody. I met an old dude who said, hey man, Falcons been trash since trash been trashing. Whatever the hell that means. I met a young dude who said, hey, the Falcons ain't it, twin. Then he lit a blunt, pulled off on a scooter, popped the wheelie and said, sell the team, blank, sell the team. These ninjas gone crazy. I saw a little baby resting in her mama's arms. She looked up, saw my Falcon shirt, and threw up everywhere. Y'all even got the kids going crazy. I can't take it. How we lose to Tua and the Miami Dolphins? This man got teammates who don't even like him. Hell, I don't even know if he likes himself. This man out here, face all swollen, with a visor on his face, can't even see. Looking like this. I don't know where I'm going to throw the ball. I can't see, but it's the Falcons. I'm going to just throw it over there. At the end of the day, we still 3-4, so all is not lost. But we got to get it together and get it together now. I took my 10-year-old son to the game, because I want to make him a Falcon fan. But after the Falcons got their head beat all in on our way home, we got approached by 3 child service workers, 2 police, and a judge. And they said, we heard you out here trying to abuse this child and make him a Falcon fan. And if you ever take him to another game, we going to lock your behind up. A little humor, but you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Hey, Coach Morris, you starting to lose the fans. You out here skating on thin ice, and I ain't talking about the Winter Olympics. Zach Robinson, we won't even discuss you. And all y'all fans who said Kirk Cousins was gonna show us what a real quarterback look like, don't hide now. Come on back in them comments so I can show you how much of a fool you sound like. We gonna get this thing together. All is not lost. 1, 2, 3. Y'all know how it goes. Go Falcons, a.k.a. the Blood Pressure Birds. Man, this man tour out there can't even see. But he said, I'm playing the Falcons. I'm going to just throw it right over there. Man. Hey, look, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all, the Falcons almost got me locked up. Child services ran up on me and my child, said if I ever try to make him a Falcon fan again, that is considered abuse in the city of Atlanta. and they are going to lock me up.
No.
Yeah, man. Hey, but for real, I hung out with my 10-year-old yesterday, man. Took him to the game. That's the first Falcons game, first game period that just the 2 of us went to and hung out. And man, it was such a good time,
and
man.
I love. Not a Falcon fan.
I love. Hey, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something he said during the game, which is just a kid, just being a kid, man. I love my kids so much, man. But he said the game, something happened and the Dolphins scored, and he tapped me. He said, "Well, Dad, it's never too late to move to Miami."
Mario. Check it out. It's like this, man. I know what Trey was thinking. He's like, I want to convert my son to being a Falcon fan. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to take him to the Dolphins game. He going to see a win. It may actually get him to start liking the Falcons. And lo and behold.
Hey, man, I wish I would have been thinking that. I actually kind of felt like we might lose yesterday. I just don't have faith in where we're going. They are too inconsistent. The only reason I had faith that we'll beat the Bills is because I look at Buffalo Bills as a failure franchise the same way the Atlanta Falcons are viewed by other fan bases. The Bills are a failure franchise in my eyes, and it's okay because our Falcons are a failure franchise in everyone else's eyes. Wow. So I just don't have any trust in the Buffalo Bills getting it done. And anybody else, I feel like it's up in the air. I don't know if our Falcons going to show up or not.
Man, when you said on Deuce and Bell, hey, if we lose, the street's going to be after the
it's going to be like the Purge.
Bro.
Lock your doors, get your weapons.
I honestly didn't think we was going to lose. Listen, I went out yesterday. Mm-hmm. I went to some tailgates, had a good time, man. Met some nice people, man. Did some Hungry AF trivia. Had fun. I said, you know what? We're going to win today. I'm going to buy me a ticket. I'm already out here. I'm finna go experience going to the stadium.
He bought him a high-price ticket,
I bought a high-price ticket, bro.
Should've came up there to the 300s.
I had the club level, man, eating free food, man. I seen John Boy down there, man. I'm not going to another Falcon. I mean, I had season tickets for years, y'all, and I really got burnt out by doing the 2 Live Stews tailgate. I was responsible for the tailgate, making sure that popped off, and just being there for all them years with Vic was there, man, just going and going and going. I got burnt out. Now I see why.
Man, keep that comment up, Mario. Man, please keep that comment up.
Go read the comment.
Man, I love it, man. King Dez 96. King Dez, man, he been supporting us since the beginning. Like when you think about all our lives, man, King Dez, he comes on a lot of our lives. King Dez said, at this point, the fans should be allowed to meet with the team and voice our opinions. I would love to meet with the coaching staff.
I mean, that's what the games are for if you think about it.
Hey, but listen.
Does everybody just chant the same thing?
Y'all got to get off of Arthur Blank, man. Like, Arthur Blank is a great owner. Y'all too young to remember the Smiths. Rankin Smith and Taylor Smith.
The Clampetts.
The Clampetts, what they was called. Y'all got to really, 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 really lay off Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank is really trying to bring a winner here.
I mean, the same thing Michael Turner said. Let's go through some comments, Mario. Pull up some comments, man. Shout out to everybody comment. If we don't get to your comment, we apologize, but we just gonna go through the ones we see. We only got a certain amount of time. Man, JJ the Beast, the boss, says Kirk was throwing the game for real, for real. I tell you what,
man,
all them folks who went hollering about Kirk should get in. They look crazy. Tua, boy, I don't even know. He said Tua turn the ball over.
Turn the ball over.
Boy,
He got the most.
I like that.
He got the most.
I like that, Jordan.
He got 10 interceptions,
Jordan,
bro.
I like that. Tua turned the ball over. Balled on y'all. That's my QB1 right there. He must be a Dolphins fan.
Hey, check this out.
My God.
Check this out.
Tua turned the ball over.
Check this out. Do you know
that's funny?
Do you know that's the first time he's played since the championship in the Mercedes Benz?
Hey man, I guess it's a good stadium for him. Boy, I'm talking about this is in
Facebook.
Boy, this is in that small font. It says, I wish Arthur Blank would be like Jerry Jones and assert his authority. The front office, GM president need to go. Offensive coordinator ain't ish. The last 4 years they had the best defensive players coming from their own backyard, and UGA didn't draft none. I didn't like the Drake London pick. Now,
everything he said.
But I'm gonna say this. I love Drake London now.
But
the night they drafted him, I was upset with it the night they drafted him as well.
Yeah.
I can't lie. So I'm not mad at him for being upset because I felt the way the night they drafted Drake too. Drake brings a certain level of toughness. Now, is he going to take the top off your defense? No. I know some people want to make him Mike Evans because he's tall and light-skinned like Mike Evans.
But he played his game similar to Mike Evans.
No, he's not Mike Evans, bro.
I didn't say that. I said similar.
It's not even similar. Yeah, I tell you how it's similar. They both play in the NFL and they wide receivers and they light-skinned. That's the only thing is similar.
All right, next comment.
Mike Evans be beating people for 60, 70-yard touchdown. Been doing it since college. I'm going to tell you who he's closest to.
Who?
What's his name? Used to play for the Saints.
Michael Thompson?
Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas or Marcus Colston. He's closer to one of those two receivers. And look, in their prime, especially the Colston, man, that was beast receivers. They just not going to beat you over the top. So it's not a knock that I say he's not Mike Evans. I just don't think he has the speed Mike Evans has. Chris Turner said, Raheem started Cousins because he knew if Penix didn't play well, he was going to get the axe. Hot take. Cousins laid an egg on purpose to get out of Atlanta, man.
Nah.
Look, Be Rich actually thought that, so contrary and opposite of his first statement, Be Rich thought that the coaching staff was making Kirk look bad to protect Penix.
I mean, that's one of our private chats. But
how's that private?
Let me talk about it.
How's that private? You said it.
Let me talk about it. I just
how's that private?
That's one of our chats.
Man, it's not about our family. And I didn't repeat any other stuff.
So my conspiracy theory is this. They put a BS game plan for Kirk Cousins not to succeed because they didn't want a quarterback controversy with Penix.
Okay, they're going to get themselves fired so they don't have to worry about a quarterback controversy that they won't be here to coach anyway. See? Let's go to the next. Oh, my partner, Rick. What's up, Rick? What's up, my guy? I think they have that under control. It's more beneath the eyes, and you know the rules. Find younger guys to do the same job, man. What's up next? Boy, T goated 24. Kirk got to take a pay cut.
Kirk's cut after next year, bro.
Yeah, he gonna be gone, and the money this year was already guaranteed. There's nothing they can do about the money he getting this year. Oh boy, can we make that a little bigger? Quinn Kelly, boy, that font came in. Boy, I'm really having to. Let me see.
I think
people want the Matt Ryan days back. What we want is the coaching staff from the Matt Ryan years back. Imagine Shanahan as QC, Matt LaFleur as the QB coach, and Dan Quinn as the head coach with these players would have the Super Bowl and playoffs. Yeah, I would love to have Kyle Shanahan back, but what I said about the Matt Ryan era, I'm talking about the 5-year stretch with Matt Ryan, Mike Smith.
Winning.
We were a consistent winning team. We had 5 years of winning. We were the number 1 or 2 seed 2 years out of that. We went to the playoffs 4 out of those 5 years. Bring that back. Bring that back. Our boy Doobie DC said,
Doobie?
The games we won, the offense never looked great. He right about that. Bijan literally carried the offense by making people miss. He did. And I said that in that Bucs game. Bijan is the one who made that play, that long catch and touchdown. Bijan made people miss and took it to the house. There was nothing special that Zach Robinson did.
All right, guys, this next comment came from the homie Blake over at Georgia Tech. He helped us set up at the tailgate.
All right, then, Blake. Shout out to Blake, man. He helped us over there at Georgia Tech. If y'all don't know, we did a tailgate over at Georgia Tech at the College of Design for the alumni tailgate. Man, it was real dope. Shout out to Ellen. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out the entire team. Nay, you know what I'm saying? We
had a good time there, man.
Yeah, we did,
met
man.
Buzz.
Yeah. We met Buzz. Shout out to Blake, man. Shout out to DJT. Man, we had a good time, man. And Georgia Tech is showing us a lot of love. And for y'all Atlanta fans, period, who know about people who ball in the city of Atlanta, you see the way I'm setting that up. Friday, we got one of the Ball brothers coming in, man. Coming in to record a show. Georgia Tech's own, who was under center, man. We'll be on the show Friday. But look, let me get back to Blake. Reggie Ball coming in, man. Shout out to the Ball Effect. Y'all can follow him on Instagram. He just hit us with a follow this morning, so we locked all the way in. Blake said we lost our first round next year pick because of some previous trade. Yup, the one for James Pierce Jr. And we'll get into that because I think B Rich is tripping. I must say we love to find stuff to argue about. But Anthony White said Dookie Pepper Wings is nasty work. Yes, Dookie Pepper Wings. Trying to tell you, man.
Hey, man, Georgia Tech. Back to that, man. It was a great time, man. People are coming. Hey, I'm glad to see y'all out at Georgia Tech. Just not talking about it in studio. Hey, man, I've been to every game this year, every home game.
Okay.
I need to, we out there and about amongst the people, man. I think we're giving them the winning edge just by being there.
Okay.
Shout out to us.
Hey, man.
Shout out to y'all for taking credit for Tech actually putting it all together, and y'all don't talk about Tech on the show.
I'm not taking credit because clearly it ain't working for the Falcons, so we can just keep it moving, and it ain't work for the Hawks either.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother show, bro.
Hey, man, Terry Bailey said our only option to replace Diablo is number 40, and I'm talking about, boy, that man got enough question mark. He got enough question mark. Like, see, I love the way he asked that question because that's the way I do. I put all them question marks just like that when I want to know something.
Hey,
I'm going to throw at least about 8 of them things up there.
Hey, man, that man look like the Great Kazoo out there, man.
That's the best description ever.
Yeah, hey, man. I don't know what's going on with Captain America out there, man.
He too little, man.
He just not ready. He just not ready. Man. When I say he's not ready, not meaning he needs to develop. Yeah, he not ready for the NFL. And this another thing on you, Terry. Troy Anderson, second round, failure. J.D. Bertrand in the third or fourth round, failure so far.
He was a third or fourth round pick?
I think it was a fourth round.
That's a starter.
Yeah. So, like, hey, man, because really, to be honest, Troy Anderson, your second round pick that you drafted that should be coming up for his rookie contract now should be the person in that position making plays and be like a staple in that position, anchor. But we don't know where he is. Somebody asked me on the train yesterday. They say where he is. I say, hey, that man must have snitched on somebody. That man is in witness protection. I don't know where the hell he's at.
Hey, man, I asked D. Orlando about Troy Anderson at the beginning of the week last week. He said, man, he's on he's on the IR again.
Yep.
He's out another 4 weeks.
Somewhere in witness protection. That's exactly where he is. I know, right? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly where he is. There's something deeper going on with the Ike firing and Ray release. Raheem doesn't have a locker room anymore. Abraham even called the team out yesterday. Hey, man, look, when Abe started calling the team out.
He's not the type to call people out,
and
man.
That's what I was about to say. He's not even going to go in unless he's really seen something that him as a former player and a former great who should be in the Hall of Fame, put that man in the Hall of Fame. He's seeing something from his standpoint that he knows is really deep. So if Abe, I'm going to have to hit Abe up, man, and see what he said. Hey, man, Brandon says, a gun in the wrong hands can get your head blown off. And we talking about Zach Robinson and the pistol. And right now, the Falcons on the field are getting blown out the building because that pistol that Zach is running, it ain't working. He using it wrong.
Ain't it, bro?
Yeah, man.
Look, some plays, it's just he's predictable, bro. Like, I'm not saying don't use it. Like, we got some great chunks of yardage out there.
Well, it shouldn't be 90% of your offense. Oh, Berto, I got Berto left for coming. Yeah, bro, no creativity in this offense whatsoever. Shout out to Berto. Y'all make sure y'all follow Berto 95 North. Man, I'm talking about if you want Falcon content, that's one of the guys. That's one of our guys, man. We got a lot of love for Berto.
So let me ask you this. It's a lot of people like Berto, a lot of people that we respect, a lot of analysts. Like, does Raheem not see what we seeing? Mario, is Raheem not seeing what we seeing? Is Zach Robinson the problem?
I mean, I think Raheem's seeing it, but Raheem, he got his hands tied at this point. What he going to do? And he knows I already fired one person, so I'm going to go back and say the other person, like, he's stuck.
You think he fired the wrong person?
No, I think he hired the wrong people to start with.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is a problem, and you already kind of made your example firing. I don't know if you can make another fire. Well, you're gonna have to, but I don't know who it is. Like, it probably should be Zach, but then you're sending a message, and then who do you replace him with mid-season? So that's the real problem that they're looking at right now.
I saw a comment. I didn't say no, but I actually like the idea of it. Bieniemy. They're saying fire Zach, hire Bieniemy. Bieniemy comes from a great tree, but who knows? He's had experience calling offensive, I think.
So when it comes to Eric Bieniemy, I don't know. I'm kind of torn because there is a part of me who feels like I don't want to say blackball, but it has to be something there that he wasn't hired. But then there's another part of me that's like, is it something there why he wasn't hired? Like, I don't know, man. Is it something there why he wasn't hired? Is it?
With Bieniemy, like, everything I always hear is his interview process. Like, people like him, but when he goes through the interview, it's just something that he does that rubs front offices the wrong way.
Kind of like Shedeur Sanders.
Right, kind of like that. But it's I knew he was going to find a way. He was going to find a way.
How we get to Shedeur Sanders?
But yeah, that's usually what it is with Eric.
Let me tell you, I pray to God Shedeur Sanders throws 11 touchdowns every time he drops back for a pass. Not every game. I hope when he drops back for one pass,
it counts as
I hope
11 touchdowns?
It counts for 11 touchdowns. Because I'm telling you, because if he does not do well, my God, you might be in here acting like you got the flu. You might be in here scared to even get on the mic anymore. So Blake said, yeah, man, you might be in here. Yeah, boy. Hey, man, don't start with that.
Right,
don't start with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Arthur Blank play too much with the hiring too. He need to sit back, collect his money, and shut up and stay on the side.
Arthur Blank don't say nothing. What are they talking about?
I guess he's saying behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors.
Now to kind of like play off of that, it's not Arthur Blank. It's cough cough Rich McKay cough cough. All right.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. You said it all, man. Raheem Morris doesn't know how to hire. Dan Quinn, man, he had logic behind his hiring.
Yes.
Like when Kyle Shanahan, when he was the plague, he left Cleveland in
the
middle of the season.
Mud. That man name
you know
was
what
Mud.
Dan Quinn said? I like him because every time I play him, it's very, very hard for me to stop his offense. I want to get him on my team.
Mm-hmm.
That's how. And Cliff, what's his name? Cliff Kingsbury?
Mm-hmm.
He's an offensive genius
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of people's minds. So that's how he thinks. He gets people that he like. They challenge me when I play against them. Bring them on board. I can learn from them and they can benefit. I like that, man.
Man, is Jason asking why not Billick? Talking about Brian Billick. Used to be with the Ravens.
Oh, I think about Belichick or Billick. I don't know. Jason,
Is
clarify what you're saying.
Is he talking about Brian Billick? They used to be with the Ravens.
Brian Billick is
I'm
old
not
as
sure,
hell.
but I don't.
So is Bill Belichick.
Yeah, either way, it's still somebody old.
But
Either
Bill
way.
Belichick was still
Man,
in
Bill
coaching when
Belichick,
he
man,
got-
as far as I'm concerned, he's a failure as a coach. He's a failure as a head coach without Tom Brady. He has a failure record. He's a losing head coach without Tom Brady. The record says so.
I can't. Hey.
Golly, boy, King Dez said,
Hey,
the hell
look.
with Ray Ray.
Hey, check it
But
out.
what Ray Ray out here doing in the streets of Atlanta, boy, got King Dez pissed off at him.
Hey, man, from an unnamed source, it's supposed to be something coming out about the Falcons coaching staff, about all this Ray Rays coming out soon. We'll see.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, we'll see.
This was before the Miami game.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's go to like 5 more comments and then we'll move on back.
Apparently, this argument is going on in the chat. Like, the chat's blowing so hard, I can't keep up with it.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey, I love it. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to tuning in. Business is good when the Falcons lose.
Whenever it's ones where people comment to each other, we can let them have those. Yeah, this one of those comments where Doobie was talking to Jordan.
All right, go to the next comment.
Maurice said, J.D.
Maurice Withrow, I
Bertrand.
like that name.
J.D. Bertrand is a liability. Sheesh.
Hey, man, like, we always say 3rd, 4th, 5th round picks are picks that you develop, man. They become into something. They become starters. They're really supposed to make your team, especially 3rd and 4th rounder. When we drafted him, I was like, oh, man, he came from Notre Dame as captain. But I didn't see, when I saw Smalley was like, oh, ew.
Well, look, let me ask you this then. Is the Atlanta Falcons defense doomed without Divine Diablo?
No. Without Divine Diablo and Walker? Yes.
Well, look, I won't go so far as to say they doomed, but are they always gonna have holes and have somebody that they can pick on? As long as JD Bertrand is out there, he just doesn't have it right now. He just doesn't have it.
It's like you're outside playing with your sons.
Man, I saw him miss a tackle yesterday. It was just so plain. They kept playing it on the Halo board inside the stadium. I'm just like, this dude, he came right in the hole, should have made the play, and he just whiffed on it. He just whiffed on the tackle.
He had his eyes closed.
And that's, man, I ain't gonna dog him like that, but it was just, it was bad. It was bad.
Somebody said we need to hire Joe Brady.
Who is
Joe Brady?
Well, is Joe Brady? Is Joe Brady back with the Bills? Where's Joe Brady now?
I think Joe Brady is still back in Buffalo right now. I think.
Yeah. Joe Brady. He was offensive coordinator for LSU when they went real crazy.
Oh, with
that year
with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, with Joe Burrow, with Chase, with Jet, and and look, Joe Brady might be that guy, but sometimes when I look at it, my guy, you had Jet, you had Chase, and you had the quarterback. I don't even think Zach Robinson could mess that up. No, let me shut up. Yes, you could. Zach, you would ruin that too.
Trey hurt 96. Should have signed verbal when we had a chance. Shaking my head.
You know, I wouldn't have been mad at Vrabel. I would not have been mad at Vrabel.
He's at the Patriots now, right?
Vrabel was still in Tennessee at the time, though, when they hired Raheem Morris. I would not have been mad at Vrabel. Vrabel, I don't know if they played this week or not. I didn't follow, but I know after last week they were 5-2.
Oh, they played yesterday? Yeah.
Who they played yesterday?
Let me pull it up, man.
Yeah. I do know that they were 5-2 after the first 7 weeks of the season. And so, like, when you look at a coach who's coming, now they 6-2. So yeah, they won yesterday. Now they 6-2 on top of their division.
Oh, they played the Browns. 32-13. They put belt to butt yesterday, man.
And guess what? They priming up that belt for the Falcons right now.
Hey, I know one thing. We better not lose to the Patriots. Raheem Morris, you better not lose to the Patriots. Did you hear his press conference yesterday? You got a chance to hear his press conference? They were the better team. No, they wasn't the better team. What are you talking about?
Look, dog, I'm looking at something on ESPN. And we gotta play them. It's crazy, man. I'm seeing where Woody on ESPN said that Drake May is the best quarterback from the 2024 class. And I guess maybe all he needed was coaching. Had bad coaching this year, and now I haven't followed him this year.
You talking about follow, subscribe, share?
Yeah, because my son always say he's like a YouTuber.
So Drake London, the follow, subscribe, share.
Drake May.
Mm-hmm. The one we said follow, subscribe, share. The one we made fun of.
I guess them followers going up. I guess people subscribing, and he's subscribing to winning ways. But look, when you have a coach, when you have a head coach who can come in and like we know Mike Vrabel knows how to do things correctly. He got Arthur Smith a job, straight up. I mean, and to be honest, Matt LaFleur, he got Matt LaFleur. Let me tell you, I give you the two people who got a job off the heels of Mike Vrabel, LaFleur and Arthur Smith. Both got head coaching jobs because of being with Mike Vrabel, 100% without a shadow of a doubt. I'm not saying that either one maybe wasn't qualified. We do know one failed, and we had one who was making the playoffs. But they were with Vrabel. The team had success, and they went on to head coaching jobs, LaFleur and Arthur Smith.
I saw a comment. What about Mike McCarthy?
No.
Why? Because he did so terrible at Dallas?
No, dog. This dude, okay, he won the 1 year. Why everybody want these retreads? Like I ain't gonna lie. So let me tell you something, man. Listen, man. It's been plenty of times, man, that I ain't have enough money to buy a new tire. So get what I did. I bought a used one. And I ain't mad at it. Sometimes you gotta buy a used tire. But Mike McCarthy, that's a used tire that's been used and used and used. No. I don't want that on my car. No. I don't put that on the car. What is Mike McCarthy gonna do?
He's gonna chill.
Get in here and look lost?
Man, it's hard.
Aaron Rodgers won that championship.
It's hard to coach.
Charles Woods won. Chill. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought I hit it with my arm or something.
That's me. My bad.
I thought I hit it with my arm or something. But man, let me tell you something, man. No. I'm saying no. I'm saying no to Mike McCarthy. I'm saying no to Bill Belichick. No, nigga, no.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. My candidates that I wanted was the Chargers coaches.
Jim
I wanted Harbaugh and I wanted Bill Belichick. Those were my two. When we got Raheem Morris, I was like, huh? Like, why are we going back to getting a coach that was on the Falcons team? And I thought about immediately Marion Campbell. You know, Marion Campbell, man, y'all, let me tell y'all a story about him, man. He coached the Falcons in the 80s, and he got fired. And then a couple of years later, we hired him again. Have you ever seen in the NFL?
Yeah. Marion Campbell was our Art Shell. Because remember, the Raiders did that with Art Shell.
Oh, that's right. Forgot all about that. Man, we hired a coach twice, and he did the same.
Let me find something.
Twice, man. But look, Raheem is cooked, bro, from XXXXX. All right, give it to another comment. Doobie DC. Zach got the pistol from McVay at the Rams. McVay used it 1 year, then trashed it, and Zach took the playbook and tried to use it in a year later. Like I said, he used an old cheat sheet for a new test. That shows he has no original thoughts. He's trying to mirror a brilliant coach, but you can't mirror intelligence. Wow, Doobie, that was very well put together, man. He's using an old cheat sheet for a new test. And McVay has not even used the pistol this year.
Hey, look, you see what King Dez said? He making fun of you, man.
This man, Rich, said Mike McCarthy. Well, King Dez, I didn't say it. I saw it from somebody in the comments that said it, but it sparked my thoughts. What's wrong with Mike McCarthy, King Dez, 96, with your hands like this?
What's right with him?
I mean, he's a winner. He won.
He won with Tom. I'm thinking about that. I'm looking up Bill Belichick, but Mike McCarthy, man, he won with Aaron Rodgers. I was about to say Tom Brady because I'm looking up something on Bill Belichick. I want to pull his record without Tom Brady.
What do y'all think about the head coach at Texas?
No to Sark. Absolutely
Sark,
no Sark back in Atlanta.
One time. He was an intern.
Absolutely not.
Wasn't he an intern coach at the Falcons?
No, he was the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he was OC.
But then somebody get fired? Okay.
No.
Let me ask you something. I got a question. I don't want this to happen, but I want to spark the thought, and I want to know how you think he would do. What if Kirby Smart coached the Falcons?
No. Stay on. Stay on over there.
Yeah.
Stay on over there, Georgia Kirby.
What if?
What if what?
Let's talk about it. Oh,
I just gave you my answer.
Oh my God, Trey, let's elaborate.
No, stay on over there. No, I don't think he should come to the pros.
Do you think he would do good?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I don't think a lot of college coaches have success in the pros, especially if you didn't spend a lot of time in the pros first before you went to college. I just think it's a difference between coaching these young men and coaching grown men who got bills and mistresses and all kind of stuff. Now players getting paid.
Well,
now, what? I'm just
mistresses?
saying. Yeah.
Oh my God.
They got a lot of stuff on their mind.
Okay.
What? Is it not a fact?
I don't know.
Man, boy, you better stop.
All right, man.
Boy, you better stop. I'm going to say this. No, I do not think Kirby Smart would be a good coach for the Atlanta Falcons. I think Kirby is an excellent coach, but I have not seen him in the pro ranks. I do not know what to expect out of him in the pro ranks. And the averages as far as what coaches succeed from the pro ranks, I mean, from the college ranks to the pros is extremely low. No, I mean, I don't think everybody's going to turn out to be a Pete Carroll. I don't think everybody's going to turn out to be a Jimmy Johnson. I just don't. You look across at some of the great college coaches, they did not do well in the pros. Nick Saban did not do well. Man, what's old boy that was with? Well, I don't know why his name escaping, with Florida, then Ohio State, went down to Jacksonville and made not Steve Spurrier.
Ron Meyer.
No.
Urban
Meyer. Yeah, like it just. Like, man, Steve Spurrier, like we can go down the line, dog.
I see
just
Kirby
keep going
Smart
down
being
the line.
like Jimmy Johnson. He had that same spunk, that same fire. I see him bringing it to the NFL pros. Nah. Nick Saban was more like chill and like, he didn't have the patience. He didn't have the patience to deal with the pros. You understand what I'm saying?
You think? I mean, but what do we know about Kirby to make us think Kirby has the patience?
I'm saying Kirby give me that Jimmy Johnson vibe.
And what vibe is that?
Hey, I'm gonna turn this around. The will to make something win. He just has that attitude to me.
I don't know. I don't see it. I think Kirby needs to stay on at Georgia.
I want him to stay at Georgia.
I mean, it ain't even for Georgia. I'm talking about for him. I think he come here to the Falcons and he messes his legacy up.
I don't think so.
No, I do. Yep. Man, Chip Kelly, man. It's so like the ratio for success for coaches who went from college to pros is so slim on who had success, and it's so small. Nah, man. Much as I respect Kirby coming to the pros, I just don't see it. And turn around the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are gonna need, Falcons are gonna need somebody with just completely different outlook.
Somebody said Petrino wasn't good either.
Man, boy, there you go.
That is an understatement.
Bobby Petrino, boy, I forgot all about him. To be honest,
there are no good head coaching candidates.
Man, hey, and I ain't gonna lie. I know this don't be blasphemy, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Because I be saying it in private. I be saying it in private to my friends, but I'm going to go ahead and say it on the podcast. I don't have no problem with it. And I know a lot of people going to say I'm stupid for thinking this, but so be it. It can't be no more stupid than hiring Zach Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what I've been hoping.
What?
I've been secretly praying. I've been praying.
I know what you're about to say.
I've been praying on the 49ers downfall. I've been praying every year, every single year. That's because I've said it to you multiple times. That's why you think about it. I've said it to you multiple times. But we don't have to get into that. I be praying for the 49ers downfall because I want them to bring old Kyle Shanahan back home. You know what you can do, Kyle Shanahan, to right your wrong? It'll never be right for you until you come back to Atlanta and win you a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Man, hey, man, what did Whoopi Goldberg do in Purple Rain? There it is, right there.
Purple rain.
There it is. I mean, not purple. Color purple. In the color purple. Purple rain, color purple. It'll never be right for you.
What she do?
She said, it'll never be right. It'll never be right. It'll never be right for you until you come back and fix it. Whether the movie is Purple Rain or Color Purple, come back wearing purple ties with a Falcons logo on it, my guy.
Put the camera on me.
Man, somebody, man. Mario, can you find that picture?
Can
you find that picture real fast so we can upload it? Can you find that picture, man, where she had her hands out?
Look.
Well, you know what, John Gruden, you know what?
I like that.
You know what?
I like that. I think John Gruden should.
If you could find that picture for me, man, you know I'm going to find it, man.
I like Chucky Wallace Farmer.
Let me tell you something.
I think Chucky could turn this around.
Let me tell you something. If John Gruden came back and was serious about really taking a coaching job and getting it turned, I think that he could get the team.
Did he get banned?
Going in the right way.
Is he banned from the NFL?
He's not banned. I know he filed the lawsuit. Now let's remember why John Gruden's out of football.
Man, bro, over some emails, bro.
But remember what was in the emails.
I don't know, bro.
And remember the fan base of this city.
Hey, at the end of the day, Mario, I ain't gonna get in that. I'm not gonna get on that. I'm not going to get into that. But to say this man is not that, bro.
Okay, but I'm just saying, that comes into account. Like, people are gonna see that and make a decision.
But hey, do you want to?
Man, somebody hold a. Where my camera at? Where my camera at? Oh, there it is. There it go right there.
And you got the fingers right too. Look,
I tried to tell you. There she is right there.
Hey, look, Mario, there it is right there. I got look, my fingers just like
there. It is right there. There it is. Let me make it bigger so everybody can see. There it is right there. I'm telling you, Kyle Shanahan, you will not win a Super Bowl until you come back and make it right for the Falcons. There it is.
And the sound.
There it is.
I didn't hear the sound.
Hey, but I'm telling you, man, I know people going to think I'm crazy, but I've been praying the 49ers fail. Because I'm going to tell you one thing that I feel like Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch have done. I think they've done well. And it's a good segue. I'm going to segue into this, into something you want to talk about. I'm going to use this as a segue today. I think they've done well in finding talent. You know what I mean? I think they've done good at hiring. When I look at the coordinators that Kyle Shanahan has had under him as defensive coordinators, I mean, they've done well. They've done well. Now, Saleh went over to the Jets and didn't succeed as a head coach, but now he's back, and things seem to be getting ready to go in the right direction. But this is why I'm going to say it way. The 49ers have been good at finding talent, but just like everybody else, they've had some mishaps. And the 49ers, as we know, they made a huge trade. One trade that was way worse than the first round trade that we made. And you talking about how bad it's been for James Pierce Jr. Well, they traded all the way up for Trey Lance, and look how that turned out. And things are still going. So what I'm saying to you is, even if it turns out to be a bad pick, you can recover from it if you have the right coaching. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't think Coach Morris and his staff seem to be the right coaches. But I'm not going to start just crapping on James Pierce Jr. or calling or feeling like it was a bad pick or that he may be a bust 7 games in. 7 games in, bro. 7 games in. When I went across most pass rushers, some of the elite pass rushers, there have only been a few who average more than 10 as a rookie. Most of them get around 6 to maybe 7 sacks as a rookie. Like, get a man time. It's 7 games. What you want the man to be? You already saying the pick is bad, that we didn't gave up a first-round pick. Oh, what about Kellen Moore? Heck no, boy, definitely, boy, keep Kellen Moore clean away from here, boy. No. How's that working out for the Saints?
When they hired him, I thought that
boy,
was
no Kellen Moore. Yeah. Man, no more, no. But I'm just saying, like, James Pierce Jr., like, man, get a man time. Be rich like he is a rookie.
Bro, I'm not hating on James Pierce Jr.
Bro, hold on. No. Let me finish. Bro, you're already talking about how we done wasted a pick. So, hold on. Let me finish, because it's no explaining when you say wasted. When you say wasted a pick. No, hold on. Let me finish. Wasted. Okay, what did you say then?
This is what I said. Go ahead and finish your point. I'm going to go.
Because you said to me, we wasted a pick. Turned out we didn't gave up a pick. That in turn a first-round pick that's going to be wasted. Right, pretty much if they don't have success. And that's crapping on the play. We don't know what he's going to be. Hold on, let me finish. We don't know what he's going to be for another 2, 3, maybe even 4 years. We can't. It's 7 games in, and we're already talking about the first-round pick we gave up. That's crazy.
This is where I'll bring it up. All right, look at me. Now, when we made that trade and traded our first-round pick for next year's pick to get the Rams' first-round pick, we was hoping that would solidify our defense to take us to the playoffs. All right? What I don't want is us to make the pick and we don't make the playoffs and the pick becomes a top 10 pick. In value, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say nothing about James Pierce Jr. is a failure. I think James Pierce Jr. is going to be okay. So let's clear. What
does it matter if it's top 10 or top 30?
It matters to me.
Or top 30. What does it matter?
It matters to me.
And I'm asking you, why does it matter to you? Is what I'm asking.
Top 10 pick, usually in the top 10, a lot of those players are generational players.
That's not true.
A lot of them do.
That's not true.
Okay, well,
that is not true. That is not true.
Well,
it's probably been more busts in the top 10 than it's been in other rounds because you're expected to do more in the top 10. So that's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
All right. I don't want to see it be a top 10 pick.
And I think you're wasting time even discussing that. Let the man.
I didn't discuss it.
But this is the thing. You say you wanted to talk about it on the show. What are you talking about?
Well, I forgot I said that.
Okay then. Like I said there was no point in talking about it. You say, why well, I want to talk about it on the show? And now that I bring it up, now you say
I can't argue with it on this.
It's not about arguing. I'm just trying to show you that we're worried about the wrong things. Let the man develop.
No, I'm not worried about. I do not want to see the pick be top 10.
And I feel like you're worrying about the wrong thing. What we need to be worried about if he turns out to be a good pick. Period. It doesn't matter what that pick turns out to be.
James Pierce Jr. is a good pick.
I don't know what he is going to be yet. He's played 7 games. I do know that John Abraham sat right here and said he would be.
I like James Pierce Jr.
So what are we talking about?
Hold on. I like James Pierce Jr.
So what are we talking about?
Let's make that clear.
So if he's going to be a good player, who cares if it's a top 10 pick? If you got the player you need.
We need to win. Because that was supposed to be the piece that put us over the top. Period.
No, it was not.
It was.
Quick pop in, guys. We are at 58 minutes. So we're going to lose our IG audience in about 2 minutes due to how they got the streaming set up.
Yeah. It's all good. Well, look, IG, if y'all get cut off, going over to YouTube, the Waterboyz Show 404, we'll still be going there for a few more minutes, so you can find us on Facebook, the Waterboyz Show 404. Scoot on over there to finish this discussion. We got a couple more things that we're going to talk about before we get up out of here. Probably going a few more minutes. But I just think that we need to be more focus on if they're getting developed, who gonna bring them in. Like, the pick gonna be what the pick gonna be. It can be a top 10 pick and the person who has it could bomb the pick and mess around and draft a running back instead of a D tackle. You know what I'm saying? Or they draft a wide receiver instead of a D tackle. Or they draft a quarterback when I just paid a quarterback $100 million. You see where I'm going with this? You see the theme? Or they could draft a tight end number 4. You know what I'm saying? So let's not stay concerned about that. Or they could be a team where it be in the 20s and then they end up drafting a Hall of Fame player.
Can you find this comment? It's the last comment in IG. It says, "Go get Coach Boone from Creekside High or the coach from Buford."
Okay.
Hey, man, he talking about Coach Boone. He's not from Remember the Titans.
I don't know, but that would be funny if he talking about Coach Boone.
Man, that's hilarious.
Now, he said from Creekside High. So maybe that's Coach Boone over at Creekside High.
Right.
Yeah, man. But look, so everybody that's on IG, if you get knocked off, man, jump on over to YouTube, the Waterboyz Show 404. Check the live out there. You can jump on over to Facebook and look up the Waterboyz Show. To then, Mario, let's run this rant one more time. Then we'll come back as we start to wrap things up. Woo, I don't care if y'all call T.I., B.I., Magnum P.I. Somebody better tell me why these Atlanta Falcons trying to embarrass our city. 34-10, 34-10, 13-10. Boy, you better stop. Yesterday, the Atlanta Falcons, a.k.a. the blood pressure birds, lost to the Dolphins and pissed everybody in the stadium the hell off. And when I mean everybody, I do mean everybody. I met an old dude who said, "Hey man, Falcons been trash since trash been trashing." Whatever the hell that means. I met a young dude who said, "Hey, the Falcons ain't it, twin." Then he lit a blunt, pulled off on a scooter, popped the wheelie and said, "Sell the team, blank, sell the team. These ninjas gone crazy." I saw a little baby resting in her mama's arms. She looked up, saw my Falcon shirt, and threw up everywhere. Y'all even got the kids going crazy. I can't take it. How we lose to Tua and the Miami Dolphins? This man got teammates who don't even like him. Hell, I don't even know if he likes himself. This man out here, face all swollen, with a visor on his face, can't even see. Looking like this. I don't know where I'm gonna throw the ball. I can't see, but it's the Falcons. I'm gonna just throw it over there. At the end of the day, we still 3-4, so all is not lost. But we got to get it together and get it together now. I took my 10-year-old son to the game, because I want to make him a Falcon fan. But after the Falcons got their head beat all in, on our way home, we got approached by 3 child service workers, 2 police, and a judge. And they said, "We heard you out here trying to abuse this child and make him a Falcon fan. And if you ever take him to another game, we going to lock your behind up." A little humor, but you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Hey, Coach Morris, you starting to lose the fans. You out here skating on thin ice, and I ain't talking about the Winter Olympics. Zach Robinson, we won't even discuss you. And all y'all fans who said Kirk Cousins was gonna show us what a real quarterback look like, don't hide now. Come on back in them comments so I can show you how much of a fool you sound like. We gonna get this thing together. All is not lost. 1, 2, 3. Y'all know how it goes. Go Falcons, a.k.a. the blood pressure birds. Yeah, man. Hey, man, boy. Hey, the Falcons got us going crazy. But you know something I want to discuss?
What?
The Atlanta Falcons made a huge mistake. They made a huge mistake, and I'm going to tell you why. We got some players hurt. Michael Penix hurt. Drake London was out. Zach Harrison was out. Billy Bowman was out. We got Jesse Bates seeming to be hurt now. Man, we got a lot of injuries going on. Jalen Walker, can't forget old Jalen Walker.
I know you going.
Number 11. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to tell you.
Going.
This is what the Atlanta Falcons did wrong. Who the hell told y'all to hire the Atlanta Hawks training staff? That's what went wrong. The Falcons went and hired the Hawks training staff. They can't keep nobody damn healthy. Why the Falcons thought they were going to keep them healthy? Y'all stop asking the Hawks to give y'all references for training staffs. They can't keep nobody happy. I think the water boy hurt for the Atlanta Hawks. The little kids, I think I saw one of the kids who wipe up the floor in between timeouts, went out there towards ACL.
Oh, my God.
The Atlanta Hawks, let me tell you, do not follow what the Atlanta Hawks do. We got Kristaps Porzingis, he's out in the second game. Jalen Johnson, game 3, this man already missed the game. Boy, tell me I'm in an alternate universe, because this can't be real. Atlanta Hawks, hey, keep y'all people clean away. Zachary, Keep y'all people the hell away from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I know y'all next door, but the Falcons start using the Hawks training staff. They want to cut corners. They went ahead and took the reference, and look how it's backfiring early in the year. Stay away from the Hawks training staff. Can't none of them stay healthy except Trey Young 70% of the season. Other than that, stay away from the Atlanta Hawks training staff. Please. We already got, 40% of the team out? It's ridiculous.
Hey, look, man, we got a lot of people that's joined us today. I want to make sure, hey, y'all, support what we got going on. If you're on Twitter, go follow our Twitter, go follow our Facebook, go follow our YouTube, go follow our IG. Support us, man. And look, if y'all like what we doing, it's free. It costs you nothing to leave a comment or like. That really helps us. Help get our YouTube channel going. We have our Instagram going, our Facebook going, our TikTok going. We need a little help with the YouTube. We got to get that going. We need y'all to subscribe. We need y'all to like our content. We need y'all to share it on YouTube. Please support us. Shout out to our sponsors, Trey. We want to talk a little bit about this. Hungry AF, man, been nothing but supportive. We got a Hungry AF trivia that we did at Georgia Tech and at the Falcons yesterday. I'm really looking forward to those videos. Shout out to Danny Nagel, law team. If you ever in an accident, have any law needs that you go, holler at Danny Nagel, man, because he will get you that check and he will make sure you okay. And also, man, who we miss? Oh, man, nothing other than the Blue Flame, man. We went and did a skit at the Blue Flame. Man,
speaking of them, I thought you had a skit loaded up, man. I thought we were going to play that today, man.
I need to play that. I
thought we were going to play that today, man.
If you haven't had a chance to see the skit, go to our Instagram, our Facebook. You see the skit with Still a Mike, man. Shout out to Still a Mike, man. We was at the Georgia Tech game, Mario, and we was in the media press box, man. And somebody came up to Trey, and they said, hey, we was with our boy Swatch, right? And they was like, hey, is that Still a Mike? Man, that made my day, man, for somebody to just know our content like that. They may not recognize they thought Swatch was Still a Mike, but the fact that they came up to us and talking about our content and knew who we were, but when he looked at us, Mario, I'm like, we was sitting at some tents where it was different names on there, so we kind of like was not where we were supposed to be.
Right.
I thought we was in trouble. Because he just looked.
Right.
We looked, and I'm like, oh, Lord, he about to tell us to get up. He said, y'all the Waterboyz. I was like, yeah, what up. Hey, man, shout out to our sponsors, man.
Yeah, man, shout out to our sponsors. And once again, shout out to Georgia Tech. So I say it all the time. And we get approached by a lot of people who are Tech alums, and they say, listen, y'all need to show Georgia Tech more love. And I will say this, man. The number one team, not even the number one, man, the only team, and this is a fact, the only team in the state of Georgia that has shown the Waterboyz Show love and that has interacted with our content and brought us out and asked us to participate in what they're doing is Georgia Tech. So shout out to Tech, far as I'm concerned. When it comes to the Waterboyz Show, y'all number one in my book. When it comes to who the Waterboyz Show need to show up for, it's Georgia Tech. We spend time trying to get the attention. I'm just keep it real. Trying to get the attention of some of these other organizations along with trying to get Georgia Tech. But y'all step to the plate first. Hey, man, y'all got our attention first, far as I'm concerned.
Hold on, go
shout
back,
out
go
to
back,
Georgia
go
Tech.
back. Go back and then come back to K.
Oh, man, here we go.
Go back. It says, y'all going to post the Tech Homecoming Go Jackets. Yes, we're going to post that. We actually filmed a podcast there. We're going to post that coming in the coming days. You're going to love it. Now go back to the other comment.
Man, I guess when you said that we were the good luck charm, I guess that's what you.
No, we are. Like the reason that Georgia Tech is doing good is because the Waterboyz are on Tech's campus, and we went to every home game this year, and they winning because of us. Now, what you got to say about that?
I mean, that's not my stance because it ain't working for the Falcons. But hey,
I mean, like I went to the Falcons game for the first time yesterday, and they lost.
Okay,
so I think I brought them.
And ain't been working for the Hawks either.
I ain't been to the Hawks game,
but used to be there every game. They be getting their head beat in.
That's not true.
That is true.
Then we went to the Eastern Conference Finals. I went to a lot of Hawks games.
Okay, and you were there at a whole bunch of other games. You were there at more games that they got beat down in.
I mean, I went to Trey's rookie year. I had season tickets.
Dude, I used to see you on TV at games. We were getting beat. Okay, stop it. Just stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it.
Man, your head was bouncing like a bobble doll. You used to be in the game.
Man, boy, I had such a great auntie joke. I was going to say you should have seen her in her heyday.
Hey, Miss Montgomery, I know you watching. Hey,
Yeah,
Mom, I know
she
you
is.
watching.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't say it.
Yeah.
Get on him, Miss Montgomery. Get on him tonight.
My
All right,
mama,
let's go.
she don't say nothing to me about this stuff. Boy, I'm grown, boy. I'm old enough to be a grandpappy. I'm just not.
And I guarantee you still
You
listen
know
to
what
your
I'm saying?
mama.
I'm old enough to be a grandpappy. I'm just not.
I'm just saying.
I listen to her on some stuff I don't. When it comes to the show, I mean, you know, it is. Well, I appreciate her opinion, but I'm gonna do things the way Trey want to do them. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it goes. Man. She be telling me to go easy on you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. Thank you, Miss Montgomery. Thank you. You feel my pain. All right.
Yeah. So you think we should listen to her?
Sometimes on
Okay.
that part.
Okay. I was gonna say yeah, because she also say you talk too much. But go ahead.
And you don't. And you don't.
I'm just saying.
But I'm the host.
Huh? Am I not?
Jamel, let's
Am
see
I
what Tech's
not?
talking about when King gone. Of course, Jamel. I mean,
Yeah, I mean everybody loses players, man. I will say this, man. Shout out to Haynes King, man. Look, I said it in a video that I made, man. Hey, Haynes King, boy, and he is not the only king in the city. We got T.I., but T.I. better know it's another king, and his name is Haynes, and I ain't talking about draws. Let me ask you a question, man. If I send you something, how fast can you get it loaded up, man?
I'm gonna have to get up and walk across the stream.
Nah, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I thought is there any kind where I can send it to Mario and Mario get it loaded up? Or no?
We can try it. Sometimes it's kind of funny trying to load midstream.
Don't worry about it. We'll play it next. I meant to send over the other skit, man, with the Braves, Falcons, Hawks, and Georgia Tech. Cause Georgia Tech got their shine on, man. But yeah, shout out to Georgia Tech, 8-0 for I think for the first time since 1996, playing really good ball. And it's crazy because Georgia Tech won, but yet they went back a slot to number 8, and Ole Miss moved into that slot. Am I correct? I think Ole Miss moved. The Ole Miss moved.
Did Georgia fall out?
Nah, Georgia
didn't fall out, and
I
I think that's what it was. Trey.
Ole Miss beat who they beat? They beat a ranked team, didn't they? This week? Yeah.
Man, it don't matter though, man. It don't matter. You shouldn't lose. To me, you shouldn't lose a spot, especially after you beat somebody 40 something to end the team. You shouldn't fall back a slot.
I
man.
agree.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
When they was 7-0, they was number 7. Now they're 8-0, they number 8. I like that, man.
I don't like that at all, man. Like they gonna have to show Georgia Tech a little more respect, man.
The world turning if Tech win and go top 5. It could potentially be a top 5 matchup when Georgia play UGA. When Georgia Tech play UGA, they both could be in the top 5. Potentially could be that.
Now, what's gonna be said about Tech, and this is the reason they dropped, and it just is what it is. The competition,
strength of schedule.
When you look across the competition and the strength of schedule, it's not a gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that and then the conference, like the ACC, it's a down year for the ACC. So when Miami lost, it actually hurt Tech, ironically.
Yeah, so that's the thing that we have to be aware of. I mean. Win against Colorado, Gardner-Webb. Shout out to Gardner-Webb. That's a college my nephew went to. The first time I ever saw Georgia Tech play, my nephew's team that he was one of the starting running backs. They played Georgia Tech in the stadium over in the Flats.
Let me say this: XXX, whatever, Estacion. He says UJ gonna beat Tech. Let's be real, man. Y'all keep forgetting what it's like to have experience and seniors on a team. You know, like when you was a freshman in high school, a freshman in college, it's something about the intimidation of a upperclassman. Like Joe Hamilton said it, Rusty Manziel said it. Georgia Tech is an experienced senior class team, man. They want it. They want to leave their last year. They want to leave it all on the field. And don't forget, man, when we played Georgia Tech last year let me repeat.
In Georgia. Between the hedges. Haynes King almost put belt to ass to Georgia 8 overtimes. It took Georgia everything in its power to stop Tech. And I was pulling for Georgia. Not gonna lie.
but it made me discover who Haynes King was, and he is out there balling. Can we say Heisman?
Man, speaking of the Hedges, shout out to Kofi Smith, who interviewed with us, former Georgia Tech defensive back, who talked about the year when he was on the team with Joe Hamilton and those guys hadn't beat Georgia in a lot of years. They went up to UGA in between the Hedges, got the win, they tore the Hedges up.
He said he still got the Hedges in a Ziploc bag somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but speaking to who Tech has played, I was getting ready to run it down. They played Colorado, they played Gardner-Webb, they played Clemson, Temple, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, Duke, and Syracuse. So, like I said, is that a gauntlet? Is that a certain level of players that you feel afraid to have to play those teams? No, it's not, and so that's why Tech is gonna get the knock. But we'll see. Look, last year we all, myself included, crapped on Indiana. But Indiana ain't played nobody. They done. And when they got to the playoffs, things didn't go great for them, right? But look at how they bounced back the next year. And they have taken out some ranked people this year.
Indiana is the scariest team in college football right now. I never thought I'd say that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, it's funny you can make the parallel. And even till we talk about Haynes King, like Haynes King, he's just a tough football player. But I'm hearing from one of the dogs themselves, Rusty Manziel, that the quarterback coming behind him is somebody that will play on Sunday. Rusty Manziel said he will play on Sunday.
Yeah, Aaron Philo has an arm, bro. That's what I'm saying. Tech loaded. So when Haynes leaves, it's going to look different. But Aaron Philo, yeah, he can swing it. He can fling it.
I mean, look, Rusty Manziel, a dog himself, said he's going to play on Sunday. He has the talent to play on Sunday. So we'll see. Shout out to Georgia Tech. It was great being at the game. The fans are dope. Like I say, man, we met Reggie Ball. We met Jonathan Dwyer.
They came up to you. And gave us a shout out about
our show.
Yeah, they
did. Say they love the show. They enjoy our work. They enjoy what we do. But I'm going to tell you, the first thing Reggie Ball said before he got into that he watched the show, he said, man, when y'all going to start having more of us on the show?
More Tech players.
Yeah, when y'all going to have more Tech? When we going to talk about Tech more? And he's right. You know what I mean? But I will say this. We've only had, up until, which was a day before he asked me that, we had only had one more dog on the show than we had Tech players. So,
but but I feel what he said. We talk about the dogs a lot.
No, we do. But I just want to say that. Now, mind you, we have one of the doggest of dogs in Champ Bailey that was on the show.
And
but then we had Quincy on the show. We had
two
two dogs,
iconic dogs.
You know what I'm saying? So we had the two of them, and then we've had Joe Hamilton, one of the big Tech guys. So, but we
gotta
can't
get Megatron. Who can get us Megatron? Megatron going once, Megatron going twice. Get us Megatron right now,
bro. Man, I've been trying to make that happen.
We'll work on that.
I've been trying to make it happen. He liked one of our posts through the person, the family member who's been trying to make it happen for me. He did go on our content and like it. He did like the post about himself. But we haven't been able to get in touch with him to get him to come on the show.
So guys, remember, you've had 2 Georgia Tech alums on the show.
Oh, of course we had the mayor.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
and then actually, no, I'm sorry, 3.
Who?
Come on, guys, think about it.
I don't know.
It's escaped me. I be forgetting who all we interviewed.
Ryan Stewart.
Oh yeah, we did have Ryan.
Come on, guys.
I don't be thinking about Ryan.
Come on, guys.
Ryan's such a homeboy. I don't even be thinking about him in Tech sometimes. But yeah, we had Ryan.
The other days. I didn't think
there you go. Thank you, Mario.
If it would have been a snake, it would have bit us.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just didn't cross my mind. But you're right. So there we go. We had 2 Tech players, 2 Georgia players, and bam. But now we about to have more. We got Reggie, and then we got Jonathan Dwyer.
Yeah.
And we'll keep going. And I'm really excited to sit down with Reggie Ball and talk to him. I told him, I said, man, I want to talk about Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about high school. You know what I'm saying? Because Reggie Ball name, boy, was ringing out, boy, and causing waves throughout the state of Georgia when he was at Stevenson.
Wow.
It's like flat out. And so that's what I kept saying to him to let him know. To let him know. To let him know.
Reggie Ball, hey, we're going to work the Reggie Ball angle this Friday.
To let him know, like, hey, bro, like, I've been paying attention to you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just Tech. Like, I know about your Stevenson days. You know what I'm saying? Like, your name was ringing bells at Stevenson, and which, he know that. I ain't got to tell him. He know it for himself. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, hey, this week, the Georgia Bulldogs were off, and so over the weekend, man, we had Falcons, took a beat down. Hawks had a mixed bag. They had a win, and then they got beat down. They had two of their starters were out. They had 3 out of the starting line. Porzingis, Zachary,
they had 3
and
starters
Jalen
off.
Johnson.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm looking forward. Let me ask you a question. First, I'm gonna say this, and I want to ask you a question. I'm looking forward to Georgia Tech end of the year game. Still a Bulldog fan. I'm becoming a Georgia Tech fan of football this year.
Okay.
Who do you want to win the UGA Bulldogs and Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets game when they play in Mercedes-Benz Stadium this year? Who you want to see win?
Man, I can't pick a side. But if I had to pick a side in this instance, because I feel like it'd be better for business, go ahead, Tech, whoop that ass.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna say it like,
because Tech gonna show us love.
Look, I agree. I've always adopted this since I was young, and Tech ain't been good at football in a while. I always say whoever's the highest ranked team, that's what I'm pulling for. But this year though, like you said, Tech is showing us a lot of love. I may have to do with you. Go ahead, Tech. Let's go. Doug didn't hear me say that. Let go.
Hey, I will say this though, and I know in the same vein I will say this: Kirby and them get through this schedule, and they get to Tech, and all they have is one loss. I don't see them losing. Kirby and them get to that game, and all they have is one loss. I don't see it.
It's gonna be a good one at the Benz. We got to go to that one, baby.
I just for that, Kirby can if the Bulldogs get through this stretch where they team been so up and down, and they get that, and that's one of those games that they know they can't lose, because then if they get through this stretch with only one loss, more than likely they're going to be in the SEC championship, right? So they're going to already know we can't drop this game, because then we go to SEC championship and drop where you drop the game, you probably won't even make the playoffs. You win regardless, but you drop it, 3 losses, you probably won't make the playoffs. I just think it's going to be a little different for Georgia, but I think it's going to be a good game. I'm going to be up and ready. I'm going to be watching very, very early. I got me a Georgia Tech blanket, man, that was given to us. I'm gonna let my wife wear that and stay real cozy during the game, man. And we're gonna hang out, man. We're gonna hang out, man. It was a good time. Shout out to Tech. Far as I'm concerned, boy, when it come to the Waterboyz Show, hey, y'all number one in my book, because y'all show us love.
Y'all show us a lot.
Y'all show us love.
Y'all show us love. I can't. Hey, listen. This is a true story. This happened this year. My partner Martell has a son. And he's really good, MJ. He's really good. Offensive lineman. He's in the 6th grade, 7th grade, and he was at the Georgia UGA camp. So I go up there. He invites us. I'm gonna talk to Kirby. I waited the whole practice. I got a chance to actually talk to Kirby. I walked up to him. Hey, Kirby, what's up, man? We the Waterboyz. We're a podcast, man. Hey, can you say something? You a podcast? No. He walked off on me, man. Kept moving.
It's business as usual. Go through the proper channels. I ain't even mad at him.
I ain't mad at him.
I ain't saying you were. I'm just talking. I ain't even mad at him. I mean, go through the proper channels. When you get to be somebody like Kirby and get to be an icon, hey, look, you want to talk to me? Come through the proper channels. I got you, man. Hey, man, what Pimp C said, boy? Hey, man, I stopped smoking with haters in 94, thinking a sweet gonna get them through my door. Kirby say, hey, man, I'm done getting on podcasts for free. I'm Kirby Smart, baby, back to back, almost did 3. Yeah. You want to holler at me? You better holler at my PR people.
Man, you really can rhyme.
You know what I'm saying? You better holler at my PR people, because I can't do it.
Hey, so what we learned today, man?
Man, what we learned today, man, is that Georgia Tech, man, is awesome. Shows the Waterboyz Show a lot of love, and they are 8
and we showing them a lot of love too.
And, hey, man, and what we also learned, that our coach seems to be over his head. You know what? I ain't even thinking about that.
What?
That's why. All y'all tease Raheem about his pants, but that's why. Because his feet in water. He ain't over his head. He ain't over his head.
He got the hot waters on.
He seems to be over his head right now, man. And you know what? I say this, man. I want Raheem to succeed so bad for the Falcons.
Me too, man.
But I really wanted him to succeed. I really want Terry Fontenot to succeed. And yeah, man, I did. I like the fact that we had a black GM and a black coach. Sue me. You say whatever you want about that stupid. Okay, you stupid. I really wanted that to succeed. But I'm gonna tell you what I want to succeed more. I want to see the Falcons succeed more. And if they are not succeeding,
all that go out the window.
What I say them umpires be saying? You out of here.
You're out of there.
Yeah, you got to go, man. You got to go. Hey, so we'll see how things turn out. We'll see how the rest of this week goes. The Jesse Bates being out, man, that's going to really That's gonna hurt.
They say he's gonna be out for next game.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if Jesse Bates is out, that's really gonna hurt in coverage. That's really gonna hurt in identifying what's going on. Jesse Bates helps get them lined up. If you see Jesse Bates is making a lot of the calls, he's saying a lot of things to the linebackers on where they need to be. Just watch the defense. He's coming down, handling a lot of the communication. I would imagine Helms might swing into that spot. Man, and somebody said something on the radio that I thought was interesting, man. They were like, like a coach who really experienced, man, when they try, so instead of Bertrand, you wouldn't maybe try a Helms, even though he's not quote unquote a linebacker, but he has the size of a safety. Maybe give him a try at linebacker to see you don't have anyone else who you could possibly run out there to be. When you saw he was in over his head the first game he got in there.
Trey.
Like, I'm just saying,
Trey,
man.
there's some free agents out there right now that can do better than Bertrand. Just it's something out there. You can get you an old veteran, come in here, man, and fill up that hole. Whoa.
What? I wasn't even going there.
I'm just so trained. Just said.
I bet you were. But look, on that note,
Shut up, Mario.
On that note, we're going to get on up out of here, man. Like we always say, the Waterboyz Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, B-Rich, and Super Mario, the Waterboyz Show, we are out.
Kill the camera.